In this section, let's talk about how we can plot a pitch. And thanks to the MPL Soccer package, which we actually installed when we did the requirements.txt, I've talked about a little bit up to this point. Creating a pitch is so easy. Like, it's unbelievable how easy it is, and it's nice that we don't have to go and actually do all the plotting ourselves. Like, if we had to go plot all the circles and the semicircles and the box to get it right, it makes it so it's so much easier to plot a pitch and just kind of get going and get started with any sort of pitch and like event data that we're going to be working with. So we're going to be using the MPL Soccer package to do this. So go ahead and open up a Jupyter notebook, and we'll just say from MPL Soccer import pitch, like that, with a capital P. So this is just importing the pitch sub package. And how we do this is we just say pitch equals pitch, like this. So lowercase pitch equals pitch with these two empty parentheses. And then we'll just say fig, ax equals pitch dot draw. And there we go. We have a pitch. Literally, we just drew a pitch in 3 lines, and it makes it super easy. Like, if we had to go and plot all of these, all the boxes, the penalty spots, the goals, and get the dimensions correct, it would take a long time to do. So thankfully we do have this to help us out. There is some customization we can start doing though. So let's say we wanted to change the color of the pitch. We can do pitch equals pitch like this, but instead of the just empty parentheses, we'll say pitch color equals grass, like that. So it's going to look like grass. And then we can say line color equals white. And then we can do stripe equals true. So it'll be like alternating colors on the grass. And then we can do line width. We can change the line width. Set equal to like 3 or something. And then let's close that. And then same thing, fig, ax equals pitch dot draw. And there we go. We now have a green, more realistic looking pitch than, just the white and gray one we have up here. And we can also change the style of the pitch to match the type of data we're using. So we can change the pitch to be the same dimensions as StatsBomb data, for example. So if we say pitch, and then we say equals pitch, and then pitch type equals StatsBomb, like that, and then fig ax equals pitch dot draw. It doesn't look any different, but underneath the hood, the dimensions are changed to match the StatsBomb data. And then we can start to do more things. Say we only wanted half of the pitch. We could say half equals true. So now we just have the half of the pitch that we need. And then the last important part of plotting a pitch is if we want a vertical pitch. So to do this, we say from MPL Soccer import vertical pitch, like this. And then we'll just kind of do the same thing. We'll say pitch equals vertical pitch this time. And then pitch type equals StatsBomb, like that. So we're just saying pitch is equal to the vertical pitch. So we want, instead of creating the horizontal pitch, which is just called pitch, we're creating a vertical pitch. And then it's just the same thing as well. We can say fig ax equals pitch dot draw. And there we go. And we can also do halves on here. So if we say half equals true, we can get a half vertical pitch. So like I said, MPL Soccer is a great package for plotting and doing a lot of our plotting for us. And it makes it so we don't have to sit and configure a lot of this stuff that really just takes a lot of time to do. So it's a real blessing to have this. This doesn't really exist, as far as I am aware, in different sports. So having this and all the work that has been put into it has been incredible. So you can come to their actual read the docs, and you can check out the documentation on just some different pitch basics and some different things that you can do with the MPL Soccer package. Great package. But now that we have the pitch out of the way, let's start plotting some of our event data.